She said yes, and I remember thinking this is why people talk about the honeymoon period. The excitement of choosing a ring, telling people, families throwing engagement parties and making plans for the future. I never felt closer to my wife-to-be. An added bonus was that her family were less judgmental about her staying over in my place, rural Catholic Ireland, and an obsession with what the neighbours would say. Still, on the crest of a wave, December was busy, amongst other things her work Christmas party, which, as always, was an overnight affair arranged by the company. Same as every other year or so, I thought, until 4 years later. Lying in bed one Saturday morning out of the blue, she confesses that she slept with a work colleague at the Christmas party. Shocked was an understatement. The last 4 years had been great. We had a kid, a new house, I had a new job. I asked the usual questions. Who was he? A guy whose name I'd recalled hearing her talk about. In hindsight, that was a signal, but I didn't pick up on it, too engrossed in my own perfect world. I asked why. She couldn't give me an answer. She claimed to be as happy as I was, and that it was the biggest mistake of her life. To be honest, I knew we could get through this, but took some time and revisited it with her a few days later. By then I was contemplating kicking her out for a while, knowing that her mum's house would be the only option and that she would have to tell her family what she did. But I realized I was doing that more so to hurt her mother, to let her know that her daughter was a dirty slut who couldn't keep her legs closed, the total opposite of everyone's perception of her. So instead I asked her to tell me every sordid detail from that night. What happened? Who else knew? What she felt at that time? What they did? 30 minutes of explicit details from a sobbing wife, ashamed and embarrassed, repeating what she had done, and I didn't let up. There were some contractions from what she said a few days earlier, and I needed clarification, needed the truth. My truth was that I was trying to shame her. I told both her and myself that I was doing it to get closure. When she was crying as she admitted buying a morning after pill on her way home the next day, I realized I was getting aroused hearing about it. What I ended up with was a complete picture in my head of that night, a picture that I've replayed time and time again, sometimes